Hi there, it's Darren for Divided Horizons, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Myself and Rob that put together these videos. Hopefully doing a good job. Hopefully you like the videos. If not, why not? You should. Anyway, today's subject that I'm going to talk about is something that's been on my mind for some time now, and it's not something you hear about in the news and the media too often. As you can probably see, I'm a taxi driver, hence the jacket, City Taxis, and the t-shirt, Sheffield City Taxis. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm a taxi driver, and it never ceases to amaze me as a driver who's spent many days and nights on the road, particularly in the nights, but also in the daytime, how many pedestrians I will see. Not just the young, by the way, although more often than not the younger generation, but people of all ages that will walk across the road either without looking and paying due care and attention to the traffic on the road, or just seem to be almost oblivious to the fact that there might be a taxi, or there might be a bus, or a police car, or an ambulance, or a paramedic's car, or dare I say, a piece of metal on four wheels, hurtling towards them. And it's incredible that pedestrians just do not pay this attention, because I don't know if you're aware of this, guys out there, and I'm sure most of you are, but if something hits a pedestrian, whether it be a lorry or a van or a car or even a motorbike or even a bicycle, it's probably going to do you serious harm. I've never seen a pedestrian run into a car, or indeed a pedestrian run into a motorbike, or a pedestrian run into a bus and come off better. I've never seen that, with the exception of maybe Superman, who probably could come off better in that situation. So, and this really does infuriate me, because I had an incident a long time ago now, where I actually did hit a pedestrian who was in the middle of the road. And as I wasn't speeding, before you ask, no, it wasn't my fault. Although in the eyes of the insurers, it was my fault, because it's very black and white. You hit a pedestrian, I'm sorry, it's your fault. Well, actually, it wasn't my fault. What happened was, I was going at 30 mile an hour along a 30 mile an hour stretch. I had customers in the car at the time, and coming around the bend, 30 miles an hour, it was dark, late at night, Friday night, busy Friday night, and all of a sudden I saw this guy sort of appear from nowhere in the middle of the road. He'd already started walking from my right-hand side, walking across the road in this direction across me, and obviously I saw him, probably because of the traffic and the cars parked on the other side, and with it being dark, I didn't see him until it was obviously too late. Now, by the time I've seen him, I've reacted, slammed on the brakes, swerved to the right hand side to go round him, and obviously he's done the same thing, and I've ended up hitting him inadvertently. But if I'm being honest, and they've even got this on CCTV footage, the police admitted that there was absolutely nothing I could have done. It was just one of them unfortunate things. And indeed, I might add, if anything, I've saved his life. If I'd have been speeding, or had I not been paying attention to the road, I would have probably killed him. As it happened, he had a broken leg, and he was a very lucky boy. But that kind of thing, especially after that incident happened, I noticed every week I was avoiding pedestrians on a weekly basis, 2-3 a week at least, where they would just be walking in town centre, either drunk or in some cases not drunk, headphones in their ear, looking at their iPhone, just completely oblivious, thinking the car. What about if there's a bright light shining in your eye? What are you going to do? The driver might not be able to see the pedestrian. I mean, they just don't seem to think. When I'm crossing the road, I'm crossing the road. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting there waiting for the car to stop. I am literally running across that road. So that's I'm not going to go on because I'm just getting mad. I'm getting madder and madder thinking about some of these instances that I see on a weekly basis. I mean, I really am, and I've got to stop there because it'd be interesting to see if Rob's got any opinions on this. As I say, it does my nutting. Pedestrians, some of them obviously are fine, but some of them are just, you know, they just don't seem to be aware of the road around them. They really don't. Anyway, that's my subject for today. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning into the Divided Horizons.